It says I'm live. I know it takes a couple time. Oops. I always forget to turn one of the volumes off. I was just sitting here sewing pieces for this. I've been trying to get other things done around the. Hi, Mary. How's everything down your way? And oh, hello, Terry. Can't forget to say hello to the first one on here just because I typed it out. Hello. I haven't been doing a lot of sewing on the side because I've been trying to get other things done around the house because winter is fast approaching. And it's like, if I wouldn't come in and start this, I'd probably fall asleep waiting. I'm trying not to start another project. Cleaning rooms, getting rid of stuff, getting ready for our cooler weather has arrived. And tonight I'm going to go out and sit and try to get some pictures of Aurora Borealis. The northern lights are supposed to be awesome. Austin keeps catching them, but I can't seem to. Hi, yo, Patty. You're sewing on a FPP project? That's hi, Gladys. It's like just sewing on a little bit of everything. It's like got things to figure out what I'm quilting, where I'm quilting it, why I'm quilting it. There's always decisions to make after you get the quilt sandwich, which is all the parts done. Because it's like it just doesn't stop with one. Hi, Cheryl. The neighbor's dog's barking at the mail carrier. Says I only have one thing coming today. So, oh, she's giving me some more freebie things to punch on. And I go, what's taking her so long to drop off that one bill? Hi, Denise. It's like my last day of babysitting that I know of this week. Today she didn't want to go out and walk around all the farm animals. She wanted to go sit in my pickup and chew a piece of gum. And she has learned well from her great-grandma. I have her put the chewed gum back in that silver wrapper. Hello, Shirley, and how are you today? I run out of thread. No, not for a long time. I've spent 4 hours pressing, cutting a fat quarter bundle, and now I'm sewing on the prairie flower quilt. Okay. That's one I haven't done yet. It's like it's not on my bucket list. The Understar is, and then the few projects I get sent to me. And Terry's making the block that Shirley's doing, FPP, in fall colors. I went and looked at the block, but that's about all I can remember. It's like nothing against it. It's like I just don't have the memory there of what all the different things I've looked at here lately. Because I'm going through books also and trying to decide what do I do with these books. It's just amazing what a person can accumulate. They're given to me. They're not purchased because I don't buy books. I bought a book once. It was supposed to be for a ruler template set. And it had nothing to do with the pattern I wanted. So I don't buy books. Hi, Carrie. I find free ones that I like better. You buy it. The book is like buying the CD. You get it for one thing, and then the rest is just wasted. So I don't buy that way. Your sister for Christmas? Well, you're safe here. It's like one thing about it, you can say it on some of these things because what's the chance of the sister listening? I have not even one quilting book. I think I bought only 2 quilt patterns, and of course, my big cat FBP patterns. Yes, but most of my FPP patterns are freebies. Also, someday I'll just make a collage of a quilt with everything FPP. Someday. It's not my near future. Hi, darling. Oh, you're smoking the turkey. Wild turkey or fresh turkey? Because I don't know if your guy's a hunter or not. Just one of those things. I was given some elk meat that I haven't decided what to do, or when I'm going to cook it, I should say. Hi, Mary Webb. Hi, Susan. You're out. Oh, we know a couple people can't write in the chat. I don't know why. I just heard of another one that come over the other day. I think her name was Amanda, I think. And if she's listening, sorry, I don't know. I have no control. I have absolutely nobody blocked. There used to be some people blocked, but they was the disgusting ones. I even unblocked them. So I don't know what's going on when you can't write in the chat. Because I have it open to the public. You don't have to be a subscriber. You can just watch it to watch it. I don't have any of that stuff set. Hi, June. But I unless you do something really bad, I won't block anybody. It's like one place it said it was on their end, their privacy thing is set up too high. And I don't even know how to get there. Hi, Courtney. My vacate day or renovation has been moved from November 6th. Really? No way, Susan. No way. 3 more months and stack them like a Christmas tree. That is not even right. You've been put off so many times. Is it taking, do they got a good excuse? Is it taking longer than expected? It's like, thank you, Cheryl. I'm goofing off. I'm not putting my leaves like they're supposed to be. I'm just putting them together. Courtney, you got to quit eating the lunches out. Might have something to do with that shot. Because you're getting sicker after meals. Yeah, I had it right the first time. And some things do that to make you eat. It could be the greasy food, could be just about anything. That's my problem. And I'm not on a shot. I eat somebody's greasy food, I don't feel good. But what's everybody else working on today? I said grab us something to sew. Oops. My extension of my cord on my iron got caught on something out there. It's like, give me the holiday. They don't want their workers there during the holidays. That's probably what it is. Because there's always going to be a holiday somewhere. Hi, Kenneth. Oh. Because you've already lived how many holidays with the boxes? Because last I knew, Labor Day's a holiday, Memorial Day's a holiday, 4th of July, Easter, Mother's Day, Columbus Day. Just heard from my Florida family. They are great. And now they are trying to figure out what to clean up first. Okay. I'm glad to hear that they're safe. Hi, Kathy. Gonna trim off this end so I don't have to feel with the tail. I spent yesterday with a bum knee sitting and watching storm chasers. They were on the safe side and were hit with tornadoes. They are okay. Mayhem around here. Okay. Yeah, I was watching that a little bit ago before I came in here. It did the turning, it did the slowing down, it did everything we needed it to do. Just a little bit more of it. Those high winds and heavy rains. Okay, I just did the strip set that goes up here, like on this top piece. I'm doing mine in green because I don't have gold. I'm not the most colorful fabric person. It's like some of these projects when I go to make them, it's like, huh, what did I do? Why did I start it? Because I don't have those colors. Yeah. Yeah. They was putting them in categories of worst scene. And I guess so far this one's the worst scene. I don't know. Or they thought it was going to be the worst. Because I don't know if it was before or after uh, the slowdown. I don't know. Because they was talking about so many different things at once. And if something comes up and I miss it, then I miss more. So I need some 2-inch pieces. 5 people died in St. Lucie. They were where they were. Yeah, they won't come back. I wouldn't go back, but that we're all so different. I like the green print out of the pattern. Just had to find. I hate myself when I start too many projects and once I need a place for yeah. It's like I was going to get these done yesterday, but I decided to do. I mowed my lawn, cleaned my front porch, and it's like hosed down all the dust. And then I got ridiculous more dandelions blooming, going to seed already. Alani could go out there and have a heyday with blowing wishes. But it's like, I don't want those dandelions. But I don't have a choice. And then the other reason I use green, because it's still green out here and it's autumn. It's just the stages of turning. It's like the stages of turning. It's like I didn't order anything FedEx. They get out, drag off their vape. Must have been Austin. Because it's sure not me. It's like my orders aren't supposed to be here till oh yeah, it has to be Austin. Chewy. 2 guys. We'll see how well it comes. Bailey's gonna run out of food just in time for her mama to come back. Chewy. Chewy is the dog food thing. Time for grandson's bus duty. Okay. It's always the fun part. Get him, bring him back. At least my bus stops right out here. One of the little girls yesterday, how come you stopped here on this side of the road? And he explained to her why. And he looked. I said, well, we got 2 other substitute bus drivers that dropped her off on the other side. So I have to walk across and get her. See, I don't even know how many I need. Bailey loves smelling the box because she can smell the dog food. No, Chewy. But it's one of the things. Bailey likes the box. They came down yesterday and ate all Bailey's food. And I'm already on, you know, thinking about, do I have to ration it? Did I tell Melinda wrong by not having it last weekend? But I have enough. I have a little backup stash. Austin orders a lot from there. I need, is anyone collecting orphan blocks to make donation quilts? I have some. Well, I was going to mail off some donation quilts. The postage is getting so ridiculous. The postage is just getting so ridiculous. It's like it's going to cost me probably close to $30 to mail 3 quilts, which isn't a bad price, but it's still, if it's not in your budget, it makes it harder. I got this one piece of green because there's still green leaves on the tree. This is from Patrick Lose collection, 1997. It's like, it might be old, but it's like, oh well. Still usable. Hi, Lori Clark. I need some 2-inchers and some 1.5-inchers. Oh, I got something I ate isn't the green, but might making me belch. When your daughter had a job. It's like, yeah. I told Austin, I says, isn't it cheaper? But it's like, not really. Not in our area. I'm Melinda. It's like, which one, Melinda? Yeah, this one's covered. This is the Jelly Roll Sizzle, and then the Hunter Star up there. I have too many behind me. And when I don't have any, they think I'm sick, which I could be. Because I know the one time I had to put something up there, so I just pinned a small quilt. All of them? Okay. And then the table runner is covering the other part of that one. I have too many irons in the pot, as you can see. You don't have to pack anything up for tomorrow? No way. What's tomorrow? Are they providing it? Now you really have me wondering there, Carrie. since I don't have to finish packing, can clear off the table and sew things like that table runner, okay? Yeah, because now you have another 3-month delay. Almost 3 months. So they're going to have you pack for the holidays, during the holidays. They're not going to have you move out for the holidays. They're going to have you packing through the holidays. Me too, because I don't know what I need or what I have to take. So I have to see tomorrow about what to bring next week. I don't like those delay programs. I want to go and do something. But they're the teacher. We got to do as the teacher says, right? 1, 2, okay, 1.5 strip. I've never heard of a class that you don't take things to school. And today was pajama day. So when Alani was putting on her jammas, clean jammas for today, I says, let's do your hair. No, I don't sleep with my hair combed. So she wouldn't let me do anything with her hair. So she took pajama to the fullest. If she would have had a pair of slippers, she probably would have wore them too. You need lunch, Susan? Go fix something. Yeah, bedhead is exactly what she had. It was the braids I put in yesterday. She tried telling me her mama braided her hair again last night, and I said, I don't think so, because she wouldn't let me brush her hair yesterday. I just kind of fingered it and then braided it. At least it was contained, right? But it's like, it wasn't the best. But she does not like her to be fussied over. I had a manwich for my lunch. Trying to keep myself busy so I didn't want to fall asleep in the chair. Hi, Maureen. And how's everything going for you? You had a burger and taters? Haven't been buying much food since I needed to use it up. Yeah. You're not winning for losing there, Susan. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got what I need. Sandra, how is Susan Munger and her mom? Her mom is fine up in Ohio. And Susan said it was like, she's saving battery. She sent a picture of the neighbors. There was something all over the swimming pool. That's all she said. But she said she's saving the battery because no power. So she did send that note. I got that note from her. That's it. Because one person can tell everybody, a lot more. But last from her mom, she was adjusting. Okay. Got 2 gold. That green. So I need another red. And over here, I need another red. Okay. 2 reds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I'm not going to doubt. Like maybe they don't have a charger for the car. I don't know. I thought everybody did, but then found out differently that not everybody has every charging apparatus out there. So I'm going to make leaves out of that one because the other one's out of this one. That way the leaves are a little different. But she wrote that in the comment to the picture I seen someplace. I don't remember even where I seen it now. It's the bits to get old and forget because it's just the little things. Because somebody wanted her to send pictures. And that's what her comment was. But being it turned a little more south before her town was a blessing. But we still have people otherwise, because being it turned a little more south, where did it actually go across? Because I said, I'm going to have to learn all the beaches in Florida. Because they always say this beach, that beach. And it's like, I'm not into all the beaches. Well, I got good news about the apartment I needed to rent. I just spoke to the tenant. He is moving in November. The one problem solved, but I am concerned about my family down in, yeah. They didn't evacuate, and I haven't heard anything from any of them yet. They couldn't leave because they had 2 huge dogs. My dogs would have been in the car with me. I would have stayed in a car somewhere if that's what it took. Guess I didn't cut up enough of that one. That one guy that was kept being interviewed in Tampa, he said he was sticking around and hoping for the best, but he wasn't asked to evacuate. Hi, Lisa. Tell your hubby happy birthday. It's like you're not cooking him anything special, taking him out to dinner. One and a half. And we don't get, I'm getting closer to that one. Every day I get closer. He's going to practice it first for me. Grabbing these little pieces I'm cutting. Got a menagerie going here. My grandkids do not know when they are going back to school because the schools are shelters. Therefore, they are happy. Okay. I was thinking that was her husband's name, but I didn't want to missay it. And I didn't want to grab the book and look it up either. Alani, when she left here last night, she's eating pizza. I give her choices. She could stay here and eat her pizza, go with mom and eat her pizza in the car, or if she stayed here, she could wait for mama or go out with papa. I would take her out to papa. She went with her mama because she says, I never get to see my mama. And I guess she did give her a bite. She said she did. If she really did or not, we'll never know. Because I told Alicia she should ask her for a slice. She says she never shares with me. I need 2 more 1.5-inch squares. Because I'm doing them in all these different colors here. Not the same reds, not the same greens, not the same tans. So I have colorful leaves. My family knows how to take care of themselves. One is a registered nurse, the other is a cop. The other 3 are cops. But I still wish they would have evacuated. We always want that, but they do as they want, don't they? We can try to tell them. Means that's a 1.5-inch strip that gets saved up there. Yeah, missing something. That's right. That's right. If I just read the pattern would help. But that'd be, why would I want to read the pattern? Go by my memory. That one goes there. I need 2 smaller squares. Yeah. The Bradenton, Florida. With no power, no. It's like, do their phones work? I don't know. What was these supposed to be? I did them 1 1/4. That's not. It's like 1 1/4. Where's that ruler? Turn this around the right way. By doing these little iffy little things like this, I am getting rid of some of my supply up here. Yeah, there's a lot of places no power. Our Vista, our utilities is heading that way. They just had a bunch of trucks and men head out. They'll be there in 40. I know it's 15 men. I forget how many men per truck. Are sending trucks and all. And then there was some yesterday that left for there. Say that to the ones who lost their lives because they didn't evacuate. The former classmate lives in Florida. Her neighbor refused to leave and died when the building was destroyed. Yes. But we can't change their mind, Susan. They're going to do what they want to do. The last I heard was last night around 10 p.m. They said the eye was passing over. They said the power went out and the quiet was eerie. Yes. Excuse me. I bet that is. It just makes you wonder, what they're thinking when they don't evacuate. But they know what they're doing, what they want to do. They don't want to leave because it's just not what they want to do. I lost 8 neighbors in Sandy. They didn't think they needed to leave. We were in a evacuation zone and now they are gone. Yes. And all we can do is wonder what they was thinking. We can't change their minds. Okay. I need one more of that little one there. I need 2 of the bigger ones. Sorry you lost all your neighbors like that. I know they was saying something about one of the places the family wasn't evacuating and a tree went across their house. I think that was in this incident. And I thought, what? The whole family stayed. I have to rewatch the news over and over again to catch the bits and pieces, or I rewind a lot. It took me an hour and a half to get the news watched the other day because I kept flipping it back and forth. I need 3 1.5ers. No, 1. I don't know what I need. Yeah. We just pray for everything to come out just fine. There's reasons why people don't make it either. I just need 1 3.5. Yeah, or 1 1.5. One's there, one's there, one's there, one's there. So that needs another 1.25. Melinda, my daughter evacuated, had to drive all the way to Atlanta, Georgia to find a room. Yeah, that's the other thing. How far do they have to travel to get to safety? And then where they was talking about different people not able to get gasoline. Two and that, two and that, two that, two that. Okay, I got enough to sew a couple small leaves together if I can concentrate. There's it's just a big old, it's a, what would we call it? A stress mess because everybody didn't know what to do, how to do, why to do. And they all got their own idea what they want to do. Put all these together. Draw my lines. Yeah, I agree. They will contact you as soon as they can. They could be conserving their battery like everybody else. It's like, it's hard to say. Because they can't, it's like, no power to do it. What do they do? All they have to do is contact one person and have them do the chain of tell them who to contact. Would be my thing. Just like we're supposed to plan fire escape routes. Well, we need to have all emergency contact like that. We let one person know, and then you let all the rest know. I know when we have like just a death in the family, one person contacts like me, and I have to contact everybody under me. That's the part for being the oldest in the family, I guess. And they know how you're worried about them, Maureen. And they're probably saying, I wish I could contact her. If there was just some way. Oh, it's supposed to warm up Saturday. I got the yawns. When my alarm set, I don't sleep worth beans. I don't have to get up early tomorrow that I know of. Get back on my sleeping pattern. I'll get used to this someday. They was both wide awake this morning. And he was a little more verbal today. It's like he told us bye-bye and waved. It's like I give him some mandarin orange. And I says, is that good? And he says, and then shook his head. He's not the most worded kid out there. But he doesn't have time with his sister. She speaks for him. And see, I haven't heard anything from Nora. And I keep forgetting to ask Alicia. Because Alicia and her was the closer together. My cousins, who was a volunteer firefighter and an off-duty police officer. I can imagine what his dad probably said. takes me back to making the collect call after the kid was born, because we was back in Illinois and all the families here in Washington State. My grandma said, as soon as you can walk, get out and make the phone call, because the hospital didn't have a phone in the room. And my grandma, it's about time. It's like I had to get released from the hospital. I didn't come with Get Smart's phone and a shoe. Then you had to have a coin to even make a collect call. You couldn't just hit it. Seems like something had to activate the phone. They didn't have calling cards back then. That's back in the olden days, as I tell my kids. Just like when Alani plays with my corded phone. Why has it got a rope on it? It says because they used to always plug into the wall. She always thinks that's fascinating. I know Jamie has some cousins back there in North Carolina, but where I don't know. Because it's like, we don't discuss much of it. Well, I don't see anybody. I see Alani. That's my funny Get Smart shoe. Yeah. We found one over at a state park. They still had a payphone. And it's like, we had the one granddaughter with us, Michaela. And she, what is that? He says it's a payphone. So we stopped so she could at least, it worked too. She could hear the dial tone. It's like she thought that was something else. But it was just amazing. Terry, my daughter-in-law's family is from Breezy Point. The last name is Timmons. Yeah, I seen that. Is that where it was at? It's like Alani was getting ready to leave, and I couldn't believe there was a whole bunch of raccoons, and I forgot to rewind it. I'll have to search that now. I've only seen one in the wild. Gonna run out of. There are actually a couple of payphones outside the convenience store in North Bend. Okay. I don't look for them. Might be my problem. But that one in the state park, it was like, okay. It was just the pole with the front little cover. it was fun watching Austin the first time he had to use a hand can opener because he always had electric everything. And he goes, "How does this work?" And then I got a new one that cuts where you don't get the sharp edge. And he goes, "How does this one work? I just figured out the other one." It was interesting. Oops. Uh, there are many brothers and sisters with all different last names. 4 of them are lost their breezy homes to the fires. They rebuilt. My daughter and I had stopped to buy munchies on our way home from the family picnic and parked right in front of it. I'm amazed at how many marts have outhouses outside the facility. Those are both red. Got off on my color coordination here. There's a lot of people that won't use one of those outhouses. Ronnie finally got used to it. In Kitsap County, Polsbo, she was feeding some and they brought their buddies. She said they knock on her doors and windows. Wanted to remove them? $500? Yeah. It's like, nah. It's like, they are a scavenger, that's for sure. They love the garbage cans. They say they have them all over in the big city of Spokane on the edges. I've only seen one, and it was a baby. His mama got hit by a car, and the baby was out with mama trying to warm or eat, whichever. But I should have stopped and removed the mama off the road. But I didn't have gloves or a shovel or anything with me, so then I started carrying things like that with me because I didn't want rabies. And it's like, or bit. And then I never seen another one. So I carried all that extra stuff for nothing. Yeah, that goes on that pile. That pile. This is a green, so I need that one. And those two. It's like you got raccoons up there. They only come around here if we got a lot of cornfields, which is understandable. But it was just the idea. A friend had a baby one when her dad worked for the Forest Service. She had a baby raccoon. She had a baby skunk. She had all the cool pets. But they had to let them go when they was nursed back to health. So she says you get attached to them and then they're gone. Oh, what am I doing besides sewing? Okay. This one goes there. I got these piles stacked here and then sewing up to the piles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves here. I think that's all I needed. I don't remember now. It's like, it's the pits. That one. That one. Where's that leaf at? Guess I better grab another one out of this pile. 4 leaves and only 3 stems. Doesn't work. It's almost been an hour. Okay, fold that one over just because I can. I do my trimming after the fact. It's like, and then the name of the table runner is Onyx in Autumn, the free pattern on the Always Sew site. They do have a YouTube out on it if you want to make it. I'll just tell you one thing on the pattern. When we know that we're supposed to go width times length, she goofs them up every now and then. And it confuses you. And a great picture of Chase. Yeah. Thinking the chest of the cat's out there too far, but I'm not going to change the pattern. It was just something free and it was something autumn. So I used it. She has one with Christmas. No, I'm not making it. I don't need a Christmas table runner. I don't have a table. So it's one of those. Okay. We'll have I have the pattern on my laptop from both the fall one and the Christmas one. I said if I did do the Christmas one, it would be packages only. I'd leave the cat off. Because it is quite long. Because it's still going to be 3.5 inches longer. And when you have no table, okay, I need the green stem. But in the meantime, that one goes there. That one goes there. That's the green. Oh, I guess both of the cotton cuts patterns sewed the tops together. Sandwiched one and my back said, yep. So you guessed it right, huh, Terry? That's a good thing. Yesterday we had no sun. Today we have sunshine. So we must clear enough skies to see the northern lights tonight. Yeah. Well, when you get that dog made, you can send us a picture of it and I'll show. Well, If I did it wrong, the joke is on me. I contacted them with a photo waiting to hear. Okay. You did it your way, if nothing else. That's all that matters, right? Your way. Just like I tossing these leaves around on mine. Yeah, that's all that matters. It's your quilt. They're just suggestions. My pocket dinged. Okay. Wrong direction. I like it. It's like, it's very pretty, Terry. Because there's not enough of those darker ones. If you flipped it, it would be. Got pretty colors. It's like, here's Terry's quilt. So everybody can, that's how she guessed it to go together. Very pretty. Yeah, because it's a puzzle until you get to where you want it to get to. Lonnie had me put puzzles together today. First, we had to sort them. And I says, Gigi Maud, don't know how to do puzzles. Yes, you do. I got the puzzle together. But I think she's just testing me. One of them, we come up with a corner missing. And I says, well, this one's not going to go together. It's like, she just, okay, let's not do it. I says, we need to find all your pieces. You should always put your puzzle pieces back up. Coda gets a sandwich bag and puts his all back in the bag if they don't have a box or frame that they sit in. Getting some soup and crackers. I got to get a pizza out and cut it up in pieces again. I says, you want macaroni and cheese after school? No, I want pepperoni pizza. I says, you're going to turn into a pepperoni pizza. I said, you could be a pepperoni pizza for Halloween. No, I have to be Rapunzel. So I guess she's going to be Rapunzel. Where's my 1.5 here? Do, 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 do. It's always fun. Turn the ruler over and then have it the wrong way. But how big is that quilt, Terry? Is it just a small one? Can't tell by the boards on the floor. Looks like a lap quilt. $52 by $60. It's a nice size. You're typing the answer on your phone. That don't work too well, does it? Yeah, it's amazing how many times I've sent messages to the wrong person. Supposed to be writing it on Messenger, and I write in a text message to somebody else. Yeah. It has borders with the borders. Those colors always go good together. I think I have a whole leaf to sew together now. Get done trimming everything. Now I set out the pieces so I know which way they go. Oh, it's for her in her craft room? Did she get a little chilly in her craft room? Or just as she's proud of her mama's work? We got no reply from Laura and our addresses on that Christmas quilt. It's like I need one more quilt in my house. I haven't heard from Laura today. Oh, I heard from Laura. I asked her how she fared. She said it was uneventful for her. Non-event. So no trees, no. She was at work. And that was a good thing to hear. It's like yesterday I hadn't heard from Ronnie. And I send her a message. Are you okay? She instantly calls me up. Why? I says, because you haven't opened up your farm or anything. Oh, I forgot. 48 by 60. Okay. Okay. I'm not going anywhere right this moment. Just making leaves. Then I'll put a little bit more of it together and hopefully finish this here next Thursday. I try to do a little bit off camera so it doesn't take quite as long. But things that should be simple with all these little pieces. Is Kathy still here? Have you did any more summer moon blocks? I know you don't like to hear the word. Just a question. Gotta press these one way or the other. however I want. And these ones go that way. Kathy must not be listening. Every time I move that summer moon book, I think of it. And I keep thinking I should put mine out on the corner of the bed. And then it's like, no, not until Bailey's gone. Then I have Austin's dogs. They come over, is it this weekend? No, next weekend. They come over and get the kennel and take it down. We are doing a Christmas quilt. We are? It's like your group. Kathy's making a pumpkin head. Yeah, her block was a pumpkin. Backyard is almost closed down. Bees are still visiting my flowers, so I'm not cutting them yet. Yeah, my dandelions are growing very well, Lori. They are growing very well. They're out here just a blooming away. So Alani, when she sees those seed things, whatever those things are called on the end, it's like she'll be blowing wishes and I'll have more seeds. But hopefully next year, no dogs, I can fertilize better. Take care of that stuff. Because I have so much work to level my backyard again. Thanks to a digger, I have all sorts of little molehills. That's what I would call them. Molehills. See, a little leaf. But it's like, it's been 1 hour, 19 minutes. Yeah, because I started just before. I sit here and I can't wait. I just say, okay, I'm doing this. And that one there. It's not a green one. Not green next to green. I'll have to figure out my layout again. I meant to put all we doing a Christmas quilt. You was talking about it. Are we? It's like, I'll give you a call after bit, Maureen. Been gonna call you, and then I get carried away on something, and next thing you know, okay. I cleaned one of the rooms, made some space, trying to see what I have, what I don't need, and trying to make things a little better. Then I gotta move some fabric from here over to there. It'll open up this shelf a little. Trying to be more organized. Doesn't always work. It's like, yeah, it's amazing all the stuff that accumulates. As Susan Munger wanted to do another Christmas block swap. A lot's happened since then. Just trying to get this one done so I have another UFO finished. It's just waiting. Try to open these things up. They end up being 1.5 inch half square triangles. Brings back the days of summer moon. Like how many people want to make that summer moon. One more. Summer moon size, yep. I enjoyed making it. I think you did too, didn't you, Susan? It's just I had to figure out how I was making it my way, my size. I never leave anything normal. There's a couple of the blocks that was not. Yeah. But when I need a smaller block to fill a space, I have it to. Yeah. You have everything ready. You found a Christmas panel. The panels help build it up faster. And like the monkey block doesn't have a panel, but it does have those extra pieces. It's like, I still don't know how one took 8 pieces and the other one took 9. It's all with the same measurements. But I'm not going to doubt it. It's just the way it turned out. That's all I do. It's a quilt. No one's going to ask or say. They don't look at missing points or anything else. The panels, to hand quilt them, you just have to find the detail within it or do the diagonal, the lattices. The one I did, they said just let it speak to you. I had one with teddy bears and whatnot. So I had all sorts of things I could hand stitch around. But they say they will talk to you. The day my quilts start talking to me is the day I'm done quilting. But it's like, yes, they do speak to you, kind of. It's like my next quilt. I think I'm just doing a meander because it's got bumblebees. Well, that one there, you would have to go with like the raised because you see these northern lights out here, the rays. Just go with the rays. I have enough panels I got to figure out here coming up what to even do with them. And then I bought another panel. I bought one for my niece. It was Santa on a Harley, on a bike. And that's the Christmas card I normally give her, is Santa on a bike. Whether it be a Harley or whatever bike. But I've got the panel. Yeah. Just enough to secure it, huh, Terry? That one. That one. Talk to myself as I sit here and place these pieces. They go the same ways. And put the camera down a little bit. See, got my little maple leaf. If my wrist didn't hurt and my head didn't hurt still from that last fall, I'd tear down Bailey's cage because I don't need it. Just give me something to do. Trying to get my patio furniture didn't get put up last winter. I want them to get put up this winter. Yeah, I don't think she ever showed her quilting on it. It seems like I was watching for that because I thought about buying the panel and then I never seen it finished. But I just Google them on the internet and look and see how they did them. Let's get this leaf together. Then I'm going to call it a day. Got to go out and work in the garage a little before Alani. I keep smelling something in my garage. It smells like a mouse died. And I got to find it. Not getting any better. And I got to do it before it gets any colder. And it's like, my bobbin thread will run out by the end of this one. Or close enough, I'm going to throw out the 6 inches left. Because it's starting to have a loose edge up there. Okay. You guys go that way. And these guys go that way. I'm doing top row, One way, middle row, and bottom row. Finger pressing works best this way. And it makes it easier for pressing it afterwards because they're already kind of minding. Kind of. I'll probably, it's like when I get out of here and go do that stuff, I'm sure I'll see you guys someplace on YouTube. Maybe. It's like, just depends what I decide to do with the rest of my weekend. My son's going camping, and I'm glad he didn't ask me because it's still too cold. Austin's healing from his, I can't get him to help me because he's healing from the dog bite. He tried breaking up a dog fight. That dog did enough damage for the weekend. So Austin's on antibiotics and whatnot. The doctor cut up on the wound on him to drain it, flush it out. Okay, darling, I'm going to leave here shortly too. And not enough hours in the day to get everything done. In the morning, it's too cold. And if I sit in the house, I'll grab something else and work on it that I shouldn't be working on. And it also means that nothing's getting done outside that should be getting done. Because once Alani gets here, she doesn't want to go outside unless it's a city park. That's the only time Alani wants to do anything outside. But it's like, put that back up. Whatever you guys are working on, continue. Get another UFO done. Nope. Now all she's concentrating on is the birthday party she got invited to next weekend. I think it's at the same time her cousin's birthday party is, and the mom, she got a note yesterday in her backpack. The forgetful mom forgot to put the address on the invitation. She's going. Yes, she's going. I'm just hoping it doesn't interfere with the cousins. No, cousin's birthday's not until November, so she's fine. There's nobody's birthday. Another leaf done. So I got 2 done today. Green and red. As Alani would say, stop, go. But I'm going to let everybody continue on with what they're doing. I'll give Maureen a call. I've given one of the baby quilts this weekend. I have, like I said, I dug out some quilts to send to North Carolina, but I got to see how much the shipping's going to be. But we'll see you guys around someplace this weekend, I'm sure. If not, we'll see you next week. Gotta find the mouse. Oh, right here. But take care, and we'll see everybody next week. I'll put the borders on that one, and it'll be done. Night, everybody. In stream helps.